everyone, I'm Ronnie Allen. I'm a New York City transplant down to Citrus County 10 years ago as of this coming February 1st. And I was a New York City school teacher for 33 years. I'm also a holistic health practitioner. And the skills that I teach my clients in the mind-body connection fields are in my books. So Aries is the one that I'm going to be reading from today. I'm the author of the crime series that's inspired by the zodiac. So the first book is Gemini, the second book is Aries, and Scorpio just came out the end of October, which is the third book. Libra is the fourth book, and that's coming out towards the end of 2018, so it's totally exciting. I decided to do a reading from Aries because the main characters who are continued through Scorpio and Libra meet in Aries. So I'm going to be reading a section from Aries, The Sign Behind the Crime, Book 2, and it's a scene where Dr. Frank Khaos, who is a psychiatrist, and Detective Samantha Wright meet for the first time. And from here, their relationship grows to very, very hot. In Scorpio, it's happily ever after. And in Libra, it's the happiest forever after you will ever have in a novel. So I'm going to start reading from Aries now. And they're in a police precinct coming back from a crime scene. So I just want to set this up, and it's in New York City. Sam sat on the bench like a little girl reprimanded by the principal. Her head bent down, she wondered what could happen next. It had seemed that she had waited for over an hour. No one had come over to introduce themselves or to make her feel welcome. Okay, this must be an ego-oriented bunch just like the others in the New York City precincts. Every cop was in competition for cases, and here she comes on her first day, demanding a high-profile case. There you go again, Sam, with your delusions of grandeur. She did have to pat herself on the back, though. She knew she did great today. Her self-confidence was something no one would succeed in taking away. She didn't have her watch. Withers had taken her phone to download her pics and recording for crime scene. There was no clock on the wall. She looked up when she heard heavy footsteps and had to look way up. The man looked around. Hey, know where I can find Sam Wright? To her, with his deep voice, his tats covering both his arms, his muscles bulging through his t-shirt and skinny jeans, his olive complexion, this looked like one unsavory character. Who wants to know? Khaos. She couldn't tell his expression through his dark shades, but she needed to get rid of him. No, thank you. I have enough chaos in my own life right now. She turned away, grimacing at his appearance, while sliding to the other end of the bench. Excuse me? No, I'm Khaos. Frank Khaos. It's a metaphor for my life, too. He removed his shades and hung them on the nape of his t-shirt. He sat on the bench, spread his legs, and bending over with his arms and his thighs, folded his hands between them. His massive frame took up most of the bench. Sam didn't know what to focus on first. The smirk on his rugged face, his clean-shaven head, or the red crossbow skull on his t-shirt that reminded her of all the blood she witnessed today. She looked into his dark, oval eyes. And you are? He frowned. Yeah, you're the psychiatrist? He frowned. Yeah, forensic, and you are? Detective Sam Wright. He looked her up and down and didn't hide his facetious laugh. Didn't think this precinct had dressed down Wednesday. Man, and they scowl at me in my tee and skinny jeans? A smart-ass tough guy. And the tats. Ew! Well, I was off duty and found myself at a crime scene. They took my clothes and brought me this. It's my first day. So what's your excuse? He ignored the comment. Damn him. She'd love to blow off steam right about now, and this guy looked like he could take it. But what he could do to her would be another story. This is your first day as a detective? She nodded. And you're still sitting here? He smiled and shook his head. Oh man, they're getting you but good. What do you mean? Welcome to the big boy fraternity, Detective Wright. You're getting hazed. No, her eyes widened. Seriously? Who's your partner? Nick Valatutti. Was he with you at the scene? Yes. Have you asked to go home and get cleaned up and changed? No. Lou told me to wait here until he calls me back in. Wait here. He got up and walked to the corner to Lou's office. Sam looked after him, at his butt. Oh my God, that swagger. This guy has a bigger ego than all of them put together. One thing, though, that had hit her immediately, his energy. Clean, pure, positive, and protective. A few minutes later, Frank returned. Got clothes to change into? Yes, everything. Good, go do it. Then it hit her. Oh my God, I can't. Why not? Please don't think I'm an idiot. My car is at the crime scene. How in hell could you forget your car? You sure you're a detective? He bellowed out laughter, a deep laugh that emanated from his diaphragm. Oh man. I'm glad I'm the butt of your humor, Dr. Khaos. It's not funny. Withers was so busy yelling at me, and I was trying to block him out. He forced me into his SUV with him, and my car slipped my mind. Withers? Dingo Withers? He's on this case? Yes. That's going to be a problem. Let's go. She stood up, and he frowned. How short are you? I'm 5'6", she retorted with pride. You're not 5'6", that's here on me. He leveled his hands on his pecs. You're barely 5'5". Come on. He patted her back, then stopped dead. They didn't bring you a bra? Nope, nor panties. He stared at her with a closed-lipped smirk. TMI. You don't censor anything you say, do you? Nope, what's on my mind is on my tongue most of the time. That's going to be a problem, too. Come on. We'll drop you at your car, and Valatutti and I are going to notify the family. You'll meet us back here. I want to go. No time. Sam opened her mouth, but he cut her off before any words came out. Hey, when I'm in the house, chaos rules. So that was their very first meeting. And